This animation explains how a child or young person with special educational needs and disabilities can get the support and help they need. Most young people will be able to access all the help and support locally, from within their families and communities, and from other services offered by the County Council, the health services, schools, early years settings, colleges, groups, organisations and charities. Some children and young people will have very complex needs which require complex arrangements. They will normally have these met through an education, health and care plan, or an EHC plan for short. This EHC plan allows young people to get the most out of their life. In England, statements of special educational needs and learning difficulty assessments are in the process of being replaced by the Education, Health and Care Plan. In Gloucestershire, we have a graduated pathway so that everyone gets the right support when they need it. This film uses a lollipop model to explain the different stages of Gloucestershire's graduated pathway and explains what each of these stages means to young people and their families. Not every family will progress from stage 1 through to an EHC plan. For the majority of families, it will not be necessary to progress beyond stage 1 in order to access the right type of support and help. Stage 1. The local offer. Families and young people may require additional help and support. Stage 1 introduces the family to a range of support and help in their local area. It could be a service or activity that is ordinarily available, a charity which provides advice and help, or a local support group of other families who meet regularly to share ideas. Some of these services or activities have been specifically set up for young people who have additional needs, but they are available to everyone. To help people find these supporting services or activities, we have a local offer website that describes services available to families and young people. The majority of children and young people will have their needs met through the local offer at stage 1. An education, health and care plan will not be necessary. What is important for all children is to be able to share what matters to them, what they want to be able to do, and the things that help and don't help them to achieve. This is called My Profile. My Profile forms are available for all children and young people to use. You will find them on the local offer website. They are a useful way to let people who are working with your child or young person know more about who they are and what is important to them. Stage 2. My Plan. When a child or young person has special educational needs or a disability that is affecting how they are doing, they may need a My Plan. My Plan uses information from My Profile to put together an action plan to help your child or young person. My Plan is produced by someone who is working with your child together with you, the parent, and your child. A review date is agreed when My Plan is checked to see what is working well and what might need changing. If things are working well, My Plan may end, or it may be updated to continue until another review date. If a child or young person needs more help, then it's time to move on to stage 3. Stage 3. My Plan Plus. Sometimes a child or young person will need a group of practitioners to work together, and this is where My Plan Plus helps. My Plan Plus sets out more about what is going on in your child or young person's life and includes information from My Profile and about their health, education and care. It shows how different people are working together to support your child or young person. This is sometimes called the team around the child, and this includes parents and family. Like the previous stage, My Plan Plus is checked regularly to to see what is working well and what might need changing. If things are working well, My Plan Plus may end or be updated. Someone from the local authority SEN team may attend a My Plan Plus review meeting if things don't seem to be working well. This review meeting may result in some new ideas for moving forward, or it may result in moving to Stage 4. Stage 4. Request for an EHC plan. When the family believes that their child's needs are so complex and highly specialist support is required to meet their education needs, it's time to consider an EHC plan. In most cases, practitioners working with a family will make a referral on their behalf. At this stage, the family or practitioner makes a referral into a multi-agency panel, which is a group of people from education, health and care services. This panel will acknowledge the family's or young person's referral. The panel will then look carefully at each request and decide what is available through the local offer and whether the young person is eligible for an EHC plan. The panel will also look at the support and help already in place. After a decision has been made, the panel will contact the family to explain what will happen next. If the decision is yes, then Stage 5 will begin. If the decision is no, the family and the team around the child will be signposted to alternative sources of support. Stage 5. My Story. If the young person is eligible for an EHC plan, the family will be asked to provide more information about the young person and their educational needs. The family and young person will be asked to think about what is working well in their situation and what could be made better if support and resources were organised differently. These ideas will be included when putting the plan together. At the same time, practitioners or team around the child will be asked to provide information about the young person's needs and what has already been put in place to support the child or young person. All of this information will help to make the EHC plan. Stage 6. My EHC plan. Stage 6 introduces the EHC plan. This document is produced by a team with the child or young person at the centre, using information from My Profile. The family and practitioners will co-produce the plan. The content of the plan will be discussed at an EHC planning meeting. Parents and the young person will be invited to attend this meeting and contribute to the wording in the plan. The plan sets out what the child or young person will need to ensure they reach their goals and ambitions. The family will receive a written version of the plan after the meeting. At this stage, the family will decide how they want to manage the budget which comes with the EHC plan. The family may manage some of the funding themselves in order to best access the support that the child or young person needs. Now the plan has been finalised, the resources have been agreed, and the family and their supporters are now ready to put the plan into action. The resources aim to provide greater choice and control to enable the young person to work towards achieving the shared outcomes which have been agreed. Stage 7. My Review. At least once a year, the family and practitioners will be asked to review the EHC plan. A regular review keeps the child or young person's plan up to date and relevant.